just gonna say it. If you don't know what YT stands for, shame on you. It stands for YouTuber. YouTube. Yeah, so I told y'all in my previous podcast that I was going to do a podcast later on in the day about YouTubers and their fans, and so here it is. Now, recently there's this thing going around about YouTubers and their fans and how the gap is like there because nobody really talks anymore. You know, they idolize them and they put them up on this perfect pedestal and tell them they're so perfect, they're so wonderful. And you know what? And then YouTubers say, we just want you to see us as normal people. You know, we're normal people, so we need you to do that. And the reason I'm touching on this is also because I'm subscribed to a channel called Charlie So Cool Like. I love Charlie, he's funny. But he's not my favorite, but I still love him. And he talked about how the gap has two people involved and how the YouTubers want you to close the gap, but they need to be doing it too, and I agree completely. It's two people in this relationship, so it's up to us as two people to come together and close the gap. Now, here's my problem. Back in the day, people used to do video responses, right? Nobody does that anymore. Everybody wants to do Tweet. They want to tweet. They want to email. They want to message. They want to Facebook. You know, comment. People. Y'all have cell phones. Don't act like you don't. Unless you have a cell phone that doesn't have a camera in it, like a front-facing camera, I understand. You know, I get it. But even then, if you have a phone with just a camera, you can have one of your friends hold that phone up with the camera and have them record you and upload it to YouTube. Now, the thing is, they used to do video responses. You know that when a video goes up, most likely it was recorded weeks in advance and edited to make sure that it was perfect for you guys. You know, YouTubers, they love their fans. And they want to do everything to make you happy. But the problem I have is when you idolize them and put them up on this perfect pedestal, like they're these perfect people, everybody has their flaws. Now, here's another thing. You go on any chat site nowadays, and I swear to God, they all have some kind of camera capability. I don't want to hear that shit about, I just want to talk to him. No. They have some kind of video type capability. You have Uvu, you have Skype. Hell, even Yahoo Messenger has a video feature. You have, God, how many things? You have FaceTime. You know, you have all these apps so that you don't have to text people. You can talk straight to them. Yet you don't use them. What is I personally hate texting. I hate commenting. I hate messaging. Anything that has to do with text over the internet. Because you have to use the correct grammar and inflection when it comes to text. Because people can't hear your voice. They can't tell if you're joking or not, you know. And so you have to do all the smiley face and the LOLs and blah, 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 and blah, and all that shit. I'd rather be talking to you face to face. I don't even like texting on my phone a lot of the time. It depends on the person. If I really want to talk to somebody, I don't want to send that shit over text. Because once it's there, it's not going away. You can delete it for your phone, but it might not ever go away. Because once something is sent through data, it doesn't go away. You can delete it all you want, but at the end of the day, it's still there in the back files, in the empty files, in the trash can of your computer. It's still there. It's not going away. Once something's been transferred over data, Wi-Fi, the internet, it's always there. And so I don't want to be texting all my problems to a friend. I want to talk to them and hear what they have to say. I want to see their face and see them talking to me. If you have all this video capability, I know a lot of you got phones with cameras in it. If you have a video capability, use it. Do video responses, do you, boo-boo. Oh my God, no. Do you. But if you want to close the gap, try to get a little more personal. Like I said, I've been in YouTube. I've said it once, I've said it a million times, and I'm gonna say it again. I am a YouTube addict. I don't know when I started, maybe like at the end of my senior year, and I swear to God, YouTube saved my life. I don't remember the first person I subscribed to on YouTube. I don't. But 2 years ago, YouTube literally saved my life. When I was thinking about killing myself and I didn't want to be here anymore, and when I feel real down, I get on YouTube and I watch these stupid ass videos, and I laugh and I laugh and I laugh and I keep laughing. That has not changed, and hopefully it never will. Now, as I've said before, and I'm going to say again, I am not brave enough to be a YouTube star. I'm just not. I can't get in front of a camera because I know I'm a beautiful person. I know I'm very pretty, but I feel ugly, so I don't get in front of the camera. But if I'm talking to somebody on FaceTime or Skype or Uvu, I'll get in the camera and not give a damn, So the thing is, also, I hate fandoms. I do. In YouTube fandoms, they can get pretty cray-cray. I'm not even gonna lie. Cause I hate that shit when a fan's like, oh, you're not a true fan because you don't know this. Or, what the hell is a true friend? Y'all act like we best friends. I mean, well, no, that's bullshit. I take it back. A fan and a superstar is a real friend. But my problem is when you tell me I'm not a true friend because I don't know this and this and this and this and this. When you tell me I'm not a true fan because I don't know this about this person and I don't do all this crazy shit, that doesn't make me any less a fan than you. Nothing can make me any less a fan. I love Tyler Oakley. I do. But I don't know every last thing about him. I wasn't here when he started on YouTube. I was in 4th grade when YouTube first came out. 4th or 5th grade, I don't know. And at the time, all YouTube was, to me, was a place where I could look up stuff, to watch stuff to see if it could help me with my homework. I didn't really get into YouTube until 2 years ago. So obviously I'm not going to know about the apartment things that he, put on private. I'm not going to know everything about Tyler Oakley. And, I love Heartbeat. I don't know everything about her. But, oh my God. The other day, I sent her a message and said hi. She said, hello there. And I was like, oh my God, she talked to me. But that's not because, she's a YouTuber. I think that may just have to do with the fact that I'm just a really nervous person. And generally, when I make the first move, people get it gets awkward for me. So if you ever see me on the street, don't expect me to just walk up to you and say, hey. Walk up to me and start talking about something to me because most likely I'm too nervous to say shit. And then once I calm down and I get used to you, I'll start talking to you more. And it's the same thing with YouTubers. They put YouTubers on a big fan scale, but a lot of people don't see YouTubers as really famous. You ever heard that expression, oh, you're only YouTube famous, you're not really famous? Yeah. Tell that to their millions of fans, but still. Don't put celebrities and YouTubers up on pedestals. They're still normal people, and they make mistakes, and they do crazy things. And same thing, YouTubers, do everything you can to be just you, and get closer to your fans. And the more we start to move toward each other, the more that gap that you're complaining about will close. People, sometimes you need to start doing, video responses. If you're not brave enough, that's fine. It's not even about being brave. If it makes you nervous, don't do it. If you rather tweet and, do you. I know it sounds like I'm just backtracking, but really, some of the stuff I've said in this podcast, I feel like I'm being judgmental, and I'm not trying to be. If I was brave enough, I would get in front of a camera and send a video message to one of my most favoriteest YouTubers. I swear to God. But I'm a nervous freak, so getting in front of a camera is not going to work for me. But yeah, guys, don't, I see people always talking about, bae, oh, you're so perfect, you're so beautiful, oh my God, you're so sexy, wow, no, stop it, bitch, stop it, please, y'all are making me sick to my stomach. These bitches be cray-cray. You ever seen a One Directioner fan or Justin Bieber fan? Yeah. Some of the fans I've met of other YouTubers don't even compare. These bitches are freaking cray-cray. And me, I'm just like, ooh, I hope I never get like that. Because if y'all making me uncomfortable, and let me tell you, that is a hard thing to do to make me uncomfortable. Most likely, y'all crazy as shit. And they stalk the YouTubers, and you know what I can't stand on Twitter is goddamn fan accounts. I can't stand that shit. I mean, it's cool, and for some people, it's real cool. And, they're real good, and they're just, wow. And it doesn't creep me out, But that's only some people. A lot of other people, it's like, they freaking cray-cray on their fan accounts. If you're gonna be a fan of a YouTuber, there's no point in making a fan account. You use your personal account because, why? Are you afraid to admit that you're a fan? I'm only ever going to have one Twitter account because I had one before, and that was back when Twitter first came out, and everybody was crazy about it. And I could not understand what the hell Twitter was. And my aunt, when Twitter first came out, oh my God, she was a Twitter addict. Her phone was always going off with Twitter notifications. She was always Twittering. And I swear to God, it drove me up the goddamn wall. And so, years back, when Twitter first started, I made a Twitter account. It wasn't really that popular yet. And not a lot of people were using it. And I was like, what's so special about this? And then out of nowhere, it just blows the fuck up. And I'm like, what the hell? Same thing with YouTube. When I first started with YouTube, it was years ago. And I could not understand what was so special about YouTube. And then a couple of years back, and then Justin Bieber gets on the scene, and it's like YouTube fucking blew the fuck up. And I'm like, seriously? Really, my nigga? Really? And people put YouTube stars on this huge ass pedestal, and some of the YouTube stars, shit, they deserve it. Some of the crazy shit they do for their fans, and they vlog, and bitches, vlogging ain't easy. Because you have to do daily editing? Oh my God. Some of these YouTubers really deserve it. But I'm just saying, these kids, they go crazy like they Justin Bieber or One Direction or something. And I'm like, seriously? What the hell? I'm just not a big fan of fandoms, period. No, I'm part of a lot of fandoms, but I'm not at that level of fandom to where I'm literally stalking the person. I'm part of their fandom. I'm stalking them. I don't do that. And that stalking and that, worshiping and all that special shit that you do, that's actually widening the gap. I like it when YouTubers take the time to comment on their posts, on their videos and stuff. Because it literally means they're listening to what their fans have to say. And those YouTubers, the gap is a little bit smaller for them. And I think it's great. Because I'm the type of person that will keep tweeting and tweeting and tweeting until somebody responds to me. And when they do, I freak out. So, there's that. Please don't open my door. But yeah, Sorry, my mom was walking by. But yeah, there was that. And I'm just, You know what? I'm going to go ahead and delete this and start again later. Alright, bye now.